Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? This is Constance Nunn. I'm here with another morning video. How's everyone doing? How you ladies doing out there? I'm trying to straighten up my camera. How you ladies doing out there? How you men doing out there so far? This is Constance Nunn. I'm a domestic violence advocate. I speak on relationships, and this is Domestic Violence 2022. I want to talk to you this morning about domestic violence since it's been a whole year now. Okay? What is domestic violence? Domestic violence is often used as a synonym, okay, for intimate partner violence. When one partner is against the other person, okay? It's all about power and control. And that's what we're going to talk about this morning, okay? We're going to talk about domestic violence. How many of you out there, men and women, that are in a domestic violence situation right now? I was in a domestic violence situation back in 2003. Really didn't care nothing about learning about domestic violence. And that wasn't the only time in 85. I was young. I didn't even know nothing about domestic violence. But this situation that I was in 2003 was with a man that I met. And the danger part that I met him with is the date line. That, you talking about danger? I didn't know. I was just looking for somebody. Now, I just want to let you ladies know, and you men know out there, that sometimes the date line is not good. And before Instagram and all of this came up, Facebook and all of it, everybody was going on the 1-800 date line. The 1-800, whatever state you stay in, okay? Now, I want to let y'all know that the man that I met him off the date line. A couple of months, he was cool and everything. We was partying together and stuff. And then after about 6-7 months, we spent a night. He would spend a night over my apartment. And all of a sudden, he started acting funny. He started acting funny with me. He would buy things for me and then threaten to take it back. He would come to my door, tell me to sit whatever outfit that he would buy me, sit it in the front of the door. He would come get it. He would buy me stuff, what I'm saying, and then he would take it back, ladies. That was one stage. I overlooked that. The first time we went on a date, he was drunk. And I got in the car. He smelled just like alcohol. That's the number one red flag that you want to be careful about, ladies. When you go on a date with a man, if he already intoxicating and acting stupid and saying smart stuff to you, guess what? You got a problem. Get out the car immediately. I'm serious. I was just overlooking it. Get out the car immediately. So, my sister passed away. And when my sister passed away, I began to notice that he had narcissistic traits. I didn't even know what a narcissist was, okay? He didn't have no sympathy for my sister. And then when I was out of town, he was rushing me to get back home, after my sister had passed away. Then he started to get more violent. He would hide stuff. He would gaslight me. Play tricks, like if I laid my keys down, when I come out the bathroom, they would disappear. He would make me think that I was crazy. During the time, you know how you have home telephones? He would take the telephone cord out the wall and stuff tissue in it, and then stuff the cord back in the wall to make me think that we didn't pay the bill and the telephone was cut off. I used to think I didn't pay my telephone bill, okay? Then he beat me up over his mama house. I told him he need to go and start traveling because he had CDL license. And that's when he assaulted me over his mom's house. He busted my nose and everything. Blood was all on my clothes. I told this story before. They stopped us from fighting and going on and stuff. And then finally he moved out. And during the months that I was still with him and stuff like that. One night he would make the bed. He would tuck all the sheets in, ladies. This is where you have to be careful. And he would get on top of me and put a pillow over my face. I didn't know that he had planned to do that. He made the bed sheets and the blanket in a special way. He would tuck the feet of the sheets in. He would tuck the side sheets in. That way, if he get on top of me, I couldn't move. And I believe, Lord, if I would have stayed with him, I probably would have been dead. He probably would have did something to me brutally or something because he had a mental health problem. And I found him talking to himself, mumbling to himself. He would threaten, he would call my jobs, threaten to get me fired and everything. On my job, call back to back. He would tell lies on my job, would call the supervisor, tell them lies I was stealing, all kind of stuff a narcissist man would do. But I just want y'all to know that I got out of my relationship and I'm happy. I have dated over the years and stuff. I'm still doing a lot of research on mental health. The most dangerous is very dangerous now because you have mental health. A lot of y'all looking for red signs of domestic violence. That's true, but you better be looking for mental health, mental illness, mental health. He don't have to have no background record. He don't have to be a criminal. He can have a mental health problem. A person with a mental health problem will do anything to you. You hear me? Will shoot you, stab you, burn you up, put you in a trash can. Anything. It has gotten worse since it's 2022 now. Over the years, domestic violence has gotten worse. And it's a lot of young women that are getting killed. And I'm telling you, young women out there, 17, 18, 19, and in your up to your 30s, you need to start doing research. You need to start studying. You need to start reading books. The book that I'm writing now, I'm telling young women to read books. You need to start researching. And be careful messing with them thugs. The dangerous ones is them thugs. And some of these boys that's growing up, they've been having traumatic childhood. They full of anger. They moms, prostitutes, doing drugs. They've been molested. And these boys are angry. These boys are coming out of gangs. They join gangs. When you meet them, you think it's all good because of the action. And because, you know, they bad boys. And you don't overlook what this bad boy could do to you. He carry a pistol. He got a this and that. And he got this kind of rifle and stuff. And you don't know. Soon as you tell him that you pregnant. Soon as you tell him that you don't want to be with him no more. You're going to be in deep trouble, girl. You're going to be in deep trouble. Now, we're going to talk about these different parts of domestic violence, okay? This is my story that I want to tell y'all. I did have a man that nearly smothered me to death, okay? Now, there's different types of domestic violence. We're going to talk about it in the next video, okay? We're also going to talk about some of these women and men that's done come up murder during this year, domestic violence, okay? Someone has did a documentary on Misha Boo. I used to follow her. She was a YouTube subscriber. And it's Tamisha Gaslin. I'll give y'all her YouTube video in the next video. Anyway, her children's father that she was with for 10 years, and she broke up with him. And if I'm not mistaken, they had a business together. We're going to talk about that too. And she got married, and her husband is still doing, you know, videos in her name and a new video and stuff like that. It's called, I write down the information. But anyway, she got killed. If y'all want to look it up, it's Tamisha murdered in Sacramento. Okay? Meshlo Green. He got 75 years in prison. He went inside Tamisha's, she had one child by him. And during the time her and her husband was separated because of this man, trying to make her make her go back to him. And I want to tell you men out there, you can't make no woman be with you. You can't make no woman be with you. Well, you don't know. Soon as you kill that woman, you go in prison for life. So you ain't gonna have no life. Because these judges are not playing with you men. So soon as you kill her, you ain't gonna have no life either, because you're gonna be in prison, in the cell with a man. Okay? So what goes around comes around. You're gonna get life. He got 75 years. He went inside. They say the door was unlocked, and I don't understand that. The door was unlocked, and he shot her. He shot her in her head. He shot her with a shotgun. Sure did. I cried. I did. And this happened in 2014. I kept wondering why I didn't. She's a designer. She be on a sewing machine. I went and bought me a sewing machine, y'all. And I promised myself soon that I'm going to make something. And she got a Facebook page. Tamisha showed me. And whatever you could sew and you make, you put it up there. Tamisha showed me. I cried the other day because somebody made a new video about her and stuff and found out more information. And he shot her in her head with a shotgun. And it's blood all on his nose. It's blood all on his chin, y'all. It's terrible. He shot her, and her cousin laying on the couch said she didn't hear the gunshot. I don't understand that. I can hear anything. I can hear gunshots outside of my apartment complex. You mean her cousin couldn't hear her get shot with that shotgun? She was sleeping on the couch when the boy came in. And that's what I don't understand. Well, anyway, we're going to talk about more on the next video. If you need help, ladies, call 1-800-799-7233. Help is available for domestic violence. Start making your plan to get away. Okay? Get away. Not go back in the house and go to sleep. Not go with your kids and lock the doors. No. And I don't understand why some of y'all doing that, because he's coming back. Escape. 1-800-799-7233. Tell him you're afraid, that you need to come to a shelter. He's getting violent with you. Tell the domestic violence hotline everything that he's doing to you, and try to make a plan. This is Constance Nunn. You can email me at constancenunn1965@gmail.com. If you would like to donate, my PayPal is Constance Nunn. I do have a cash out at Queen Dollars 52. Okay? This is Constance Nunn. I'll see you in the next video.